Hello everybody who is watching this video, very welcome to the energy of the month of September 2021. It's quite a year, there's a lot of changes, so I see a lot of images of this month. I'm getting a lot of information about things that are happening in our lives, in our personal lives, but also more general on the planet. So I'll start with describing the thing close to home. Where are we? And then I see the building that stands for our everyday life. This building has different floors. I see the attic, the upper floor. And maybe the building will get more floors eventually, but now the attic is the most upper floor. And I see people going up the stairs, grown-ups and children, and maybe really children, maybe your inner child is coming with you. And on the upper floor there is a painting class, learning to make your own paintings, learning to use paint and colors and brushes and the painting class stands for expressing your hobbies, doing things that are creative and that you really love to do, that make you happy, that make you joyful. It's joy that's the key here, because joy raises your frequency to your best self, if I may say so. It's not about being higher, but it's about being the best you, the most joyful you. And doing your hobby will help you, and maybe somebody can teach you a little bit about it. And learning something is nice. Trying, creating one painting after the other. And actually making a painting is learning to create things in your life. And the painting is a creation, and your life is your main creation. Everything that happens in your life is your creation. So it's nice to make the creation exactly how you like it, how it suits you. So what we are now heading for is being authentic, being you, your own you, being the authority in your life and your authentic self. And we prepared for that. We cleaned ourselves. We processed everything in our life to come to this point to be really who we are, just we. And the core of you is expressing itself now because it's possible now. And we detoxed everything. Maybe there are some lost things, but we did a lot of work there, and now it's time to paint, to create really what you like. And if we do that on a personal level, we can also do it on a larger scale. And the creation of the picture of the planet will follow. Well, let's not go ahead. I was talking about learning to create and being in the painting class, doing your hobby. And while you're doing something that you enjoy, whatever it is, for you it may be something quite different. It can be dancing or watching birds or searching for gemstones or whatever. Everything is okay, as long as it makes you joyful. And while you're doing that, you meet like-minded souls. People that are like you, that have the same sort of frequency, that love the same thing. So people of your soul family, you encounter them and you connect with them. And eventually that will make you feel a lot less alone than maybe in the past months. This year was the lonely souls year until now. Maybe that's slowly vanishing. Maybe connection is key now. And when you connect, you can start to work together. And in the painting class, I see that the teacher will say, okay, let's make a painting all together. So to make a painting together with others, you have to let go your idea of how it should be. And you have to surrender to what the others like to make. So you have to allow their creativity to connect with yours. And the painting may surprise you. It may become something you could have never made on your own, you couldn't have imagined on your own. And that's nice. Creating together is a new dimension, and it is what we eventually are doing on the large scale. If we want to create a new world, well, let's start with one painting. And let's start to learn to surrender and connect with others in our creativity also. So keep your frequency high by doing joyful things. Find your authenticity, who you really are. Create your own paintings and not somebody else's. Find people that belong to your soul family. Find joy in the connection and learn to create together. That's actually what it's about in September. So the September reading is done with this, but I see more pictures, bigger pictures, so I will tell them also. And I talked in last month about waves going over the planet, and I still see that. I see wave after wave after wave, but there's no threat in that, but it's powerful at the same time. It's like an energetic rebirthing of the planet, which is actually logical if you imagine the planet becoming a new Earth, shifting to a total new energy. Well, a rebirthing process is a logical way to get there. And maybe this rebirthing will take like 9 months or so. I think we are in this process now. The planet is in it. And Mother Earth is giving birth. And we are helping her whatever way we can. The waves that I see occurring are energetic, like the big solar waves that are measured. And they have an influence on the energy in the atmosphere of the Earth, and maybe on the 5G and other energetic things in the air, and maybe for the better. Maybe these waves are bringing in new information. That's good. That we can embrace that. There's no threat here. I see waves of water still. We had some water already, but I see more water coming also in the Netherlands, but not threatening, but like knee deep at the most. And it's kind of a cleaning energy, the water. Water carries information. And it makes clean, it makes a clean slide. So it touches everything and then it withdraws. And then everything is cleaned and maybe filled with new information. Everything and us. I still see the silver rain in the sky. I called it silver rain in the last month. But when I look at it closer this month, it doesn't look like rain, but it looks like fireworks, without the big bangs, but the same effect. Something is in the sky and then it opens up and a rain of beautiful colors comes out, and mostly silver and sparkling, with an effect on the light. It reflects the light, so it has an effect on the light. I still see that. I don't know if it's in September, but it's I still see it happening, and well, when it happens, you can't miss it because it's all over the skies. So let's see when or what. Sometimes I am quick with seeing things, and then it takes months before it occurs. But I still see it very clear now. Well, what are we doing in general about the planet? How are we supporting the whole process? If we are a light worker and we want to contribute, what are we doing? Well, I see there's also a painting of the whole world. So it's not only you and your group, it's also the painting of the new earth that is coming into existence, manifesting. And to manifest this painting, there needs to be a large white sheet being laid down over everything that's there now. And the large white sheet, you can see it as a textile sheet, like on a bed. And when it's storming a little bit and you want to lay your cloth on the beach, the thing you do is you lay it down and then quickly you sit on it. And then it stays down. That's what I see, that every light worker that gets hold of part of this sheet, lays it down and sits on it, or stands on it. And you cannot move because then it will start to blow away. Yeah? It will not stay down. So it may feel as if the energy is stuck and you are supposed to stay still for a long time, and maybe you have for the last month. I know I have, and I didn't like it because I like to move and to do things, but I was asked to be still, to hold the sheet, I suppose. And when I look closer at the sheet, it's also actually light. It's a big white light over the planet, over the whole surface of Earth, Gaia. And this white light makes the picture of the old Earth resolve slowly. And a new picture will shine through more and more and more. And it feels like it's going on already. We're in a phase of white light spreading, picture resolving, and a new picture shining through bit by bit. And that may surprise you. Yeah, sometimes you get a glimpse of the new and you think, wow, I always dreamed about this, or something like that, or I had visions about this. And yeah, so that's very positive and nice. It's not scaring at all, but it's different. And how does it look to me in the picture? Well, the first thing I see is that nature will start to glow and have a special radiance. Like trees will appear bigger because they shine more. And also all the plants and the flowers and the animals, everything, the rocks, the little water streams, everything will shine and sparkle more. So nature will shine more and open our hearts in a way. But I also see that the creators, the people from the source that are here on purpose, and the light workers, you could say, the old souls, they are shining too. Old souls is not a good term, but you know what I mean. So I see people shine also, radiate more than they used to. So like you meet a person and you think, wow, this is a bright person. I don't know why, but it's nice. So things are going to shine more, but also things are going to disappear. The old image resolving makes things disappear from our environment. Maybe even buildings. And maybe it goes slow enough to keep up with it, but it will really be surprising. Like, there was a building there, now it's not. It's easier for you to see in your own environment, in your own house, for instance, that an object was there and then it isn't. Or it was not there and then it is. And you can comprehend that easier than a whole building, but it will happen also. I see it happen. Not scary, but big. Things disappearing because the image of the holographic projection are disappearing and the matrix is opening up, you could say. And then the most strange thing that I constantly keep seeing is people disappearing. And there are that many billion people on the planet, they say, but are there, or are some of those also part of the matrix, of the projection? How do we know they really are there? Well, we know when they are not there anymore. So we will find out about that. And maybe some people in the distance that we don't know, that we only get the suggestion of their existence, maybe they are not really existing. They're part of the decorum, the background. We will see. Maybe we will get some surprises in the near future. And okay, be open to it. And the best thing to remember is trust yourself, trust the process, and do not fear. Don't be afraid. There's no threat, but there's change, definitely big change. And the next thing that happens is that our quantum abilities will open up. And the white light, the waves going over the earth will activate codes in our DNA that make abilities in us open up. You can maybe imagine that the laws of physics and the laws of chemistry might change a little bit when the new picture of Earth is coming in. So everything that was set in stone is not set in stone anymore. Things are maybe a little bit different. So why shouldn't we be able to walk through a wall, or to fly, or to teleportate, or to have telepathy in a large scale? Why not? Because so far it was difficult, and it only happened sometimes with some people that dedicated their lives to it. They levitate, and then we say, wow, they can do something. Maybe we can all do those things in the future. And I think we can. And I look forward to that. And then I will not take a painting class, but a flying class, because it scares me also. I need to learn to do it. Okay, are there any effects in our everyday life that we can notice already? Because these pictures are big and they will take some time to unfold. Yeah, what is happening here is, doing your hobbies and having fun, it makes your frequency the best frequency you can have. And I see that healing, pharmacy, pathology, and how is it called? Being healthy is a matter of frequency more and more. So frequency healing will be the way that is getting better known, better done. Big results from that will come. And in the small, when you see it smaller in your life, you can start using your healing power maybe more than you did. Use it whenever you can. When you hurt yourself or something in you is hurting, heal yourself. Use your hands. Go there with your attention and use your hands. Use your heart and your hands. And your heart and your hands are connected. But also when you want to heal somebody else, do this. Use your hands. Also online you can do this. That distance is not really important. And the important thing is your intention and your authenticity and your positiveness, your radiance. Yeah, all the things that came by just now in the reading. And if they are there, you are a super healer. I see more communities, people working together in communities, not in fixed structures like we work together now, but more organic structures. They will start forming also in our lives, in how we live together, and how we organize our everyday life, but also in how we work, how we manufacture things. We will do it more in a group together, and use the frequencies to support that. So we're going to do more with energy together and then manufacture something. That's what I see happening. That's a big thing. That changes everything. Yeah. It's the best way to harmony and joy and being happy with what you do every day. Well, okay, more about that in the future, because these are also long-term things happening. And of course I see your new abilities opening up, so you can use those in the groups that you connect with in the future. So far, let's stick to the painting class. That's enough. And keeping the white sheet in place, that's enough for now, for September. And I hope to see you in the next video in October. Bye bye.